This is Wicked Roadie, a wicked good podcast about Rhode Island events and life. Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Mary Larson.
And I'm Ben DeCastro. Thank you so much for tuning in today and downloading us. And we made it to May.
We did.
It's the weather is supposed to be breaking. Mm-hmm. It's getting warmer.
It's definitely getting warmer.
And, everybody gets all boo-hoo about the rain. Mm-hmm. I need it. I need it every couple days because when we get some of those really, really heavy-duty warm-up days and everything just explodes with, like, pollen and your car just has this greenish tint to it, that is not good for Ben.
Not at all.
A lot of people.
Well, but especially since speaking is one of the things that you now do.
Oh, yeah. So I am totally, Nope. Rain, bring it on. That's fine. Until all this pollen, wash it away.
Yes,
wash it away.
I hear you, man. But however, it's helping make my grass grow and all of these plants that I'm finding, so I'm okay with it as well. Yeah. I can handle rain every few days.
Right. Yeah, it's good. What did you do over the past week?
I don't even remember, Ben.
Oh, good. Well,
I don't
fantastic.
even remember. This is what happens when you have two children under the ages of 4. You know, someone asked me that just this morning. They were like, "What'd you do?" And I'm like, you know what I did do? I went to Los Andes.
Oh,
I know I did that. We had some friends come down who live past Boston. Okay. Bless their hearts.
Mm-hmm. North Shore.
Yeah, North Shore. So a really far distance. And we got to eat at Los Andes, which is one of my favorite restaurants. It's one of your favorite restaurants as well in the state.
Oh, let me tell you. there aren't too many restaurants in the state that are not my favorite. I like them sometimes a little bit too much, but that's okay. So
yeah,
that's good.
How about you? What'd you do this weekend?
Well, we had a lot of baseball games.
Yes, you
this
did.
Past weekend, we had 6 games in 4 days. We had fireworks at McCoy. We had a 20-minute rain delay. I felt bad for the ground crew there because it started downpouring. So the guys and the kids, they all come out. They start unrolling that big tarp over the field. At just about the point where they're just about done, the rain stops. The umpire comes out, puts his hand out, kind of looks at the field, says, "All right, take it off. Let's go."
Oh my gosh!
And so, well, it was a good practice run for them.
Yes, yeah.
So it was good to see all that. The tarp is there; it's ready to go.
It is.
They did their practice run Sunday afternoon, but the fireworks, I tell you, the place was packed last Saturday night for the fireworks show.
Great.
Yeah. So there's another one coming up real soon. And, obviously, all the information is on their website. Mm-hmm. But every Saturday night home game, there is fireworks. So there's no excuse.
No.
Get to at least a few of them. That's a great night out with the family or a date or, bring.
And not that expensive. McCoy is such an affordable stadium.
Oh, it's insanely affordable. Mm-hmm. I mean, we're talking, if you were to go there with a family of 4, see the game, have some food, watch fireworks on a Saturday night, you're talking $50, $60. Tops.
Yes, tops. Yes.
Tops. And now listen, if you want to have, if you're going with, older friends and you have transportation available and you want to purchase, beer or wine or something, it's going to be a little more understandable, but it's still
so
extremely, extremely affordable. So that's happening, obviously now through September. So Make sure you get over to the park there. So whether you're tuned in while you're driving to McCoy or you're on the road working, getting some errands done, just sit back, listen, and enjoy the episode. And if there's something that piques your interest, we'll have all the show notes for you on our website, wickedroadiepodcast.com. All right, Mary, what do we have for our wicked interesting pick of the week?
We've been talking about it now for half a year. This season is Larry Ratcliffe's the director, the conductor, and the musical director of the Rhode Island Philharmonic. It is his final season, and this weekend is his final concert weekend.
Now listen, when he starts walking out onto the stage, will the orchestra just stop playing dum 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 da dum dum da dum 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 dum? That's what they do at a lot of like productions. If it's a person's last day, oh yeah, they do.
Maybe they will. I don't know.
That'd be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
That'd be great.
Oh
Have
my
your
gosh.
phones out, people, if you're going. So when is that happening?
Okay, so there's It was just going to be Saturday night's performance. There are very few seats left for Saturday night. That is his actual last performance because there was such a big demand. Everyone wants to say goodbye to Larry, and it's a stellar set going on for repertoire. They have opened up the Friday concert, and that is going to start at 7 p.m. on Friday evening. That's the one I'm going to be going to. It's at the Vets downtown, right near the mall. You can park at the mall or park around there. They're going to be having Susan Lorette Dunn as the mezzo-soprano.
Wow.
They're going to be doing Prelude to the Afternoon of a Faun, which is by Debussy. It's a very, very popular piece.
You almost said Prelude to the Afternoon of a Thong.
I did.
Wow.
I did.
It was a lovely afternoon.
Yes. But the Prelude to the Afternoon of a Faun, very, very famous piece.
You will bust laughing when they announce it. I'm telling you right now.
I probably will.
That's great.
I probably will.
Ruined his last concert.
Oh, no.
Good job, Ben.
So one of the things I want you to know, if you have gone to Rush Hour concerts before, this is not going to be a Rush Hour concert. This is going to be a second performance, just like they have on their Saturday night performances. So it's the same exact full concert. Great way to see this amazing Philharmonic. Great way to say thank you and farewell to one of Rhode Island's treasures, Mr. Larry Ratcliffe.
Absolutely.
So, that's what's wicked interesting. And now here's what's wicked fun in the 401.
Oh, it's the perfect time of year to take a walk through the gardens.
It truly is.
And at Blythewald, you can take a walk through the Enchanted Gardens on Sunday, May 7th from noon to 2 p.m.
Ooh.
So this is the return of the fairies at Blythewald. You can go through their magical display of houses along the shrub walk, or you can head on down to the rock and water gardens. This is just a wonderful way to spend a beautiful Sunday afternoon. They will have a special scavenger hunt to complete the magical day for all ages. You can enjoy the sights, the sounds, the smells. They'll have food, and fairy costumes are encouraged.
What?
Yes, you can wear a costume. Get another use out of that Halloween outfit if your child was a fairy, or just put them in a costume for whatever. Make them a Disney princess. Make them, Reese can go as a dragon. Go for it. They have dragon gardens, right?
Sure.
He can go there. He can go there and attack all the fairies. It'll be great.
Brilliant.
YouTube gold. What do you got, Mary?
Okay. Taco Fest.
Hey.
I love me some tacos.
Yep.
I love Cinco de Mayo. So on Say de Mayo, the 6th of May, Saturday from 11 till 6, downtown Providence, there's going to be an outdoor celebration of spring with amazing food, music, dancing, and more. You get to revel in the local flavors, sounds, and textures of our awesome capital city. So listen, if you like your tacos crispy, spicy, veggie, or fully loaded, you're going to be all set because this year they're going to have Mijo's Tacos, Laughing Gorilla, Poco Loco Tacos, Tallulah's Taqueria, and Fugo. Listen, if you want sweets, they've got that too. So like no other, and Millie's Macaroon Cart are going to be on hand. There's going to be music. It is a family-friendly event. It's going to include face painting and balloons, sidewalk chalk. This is all happening on Grant's Block, so right near like Trinity Rep.
Oh, okay.
That whole kind of area. So right downtown, it's a great way to get outside. The weather isn't too awfully warm yet.
Right.
So it's a nice place to go. And if you like tacos, don't just eat them on Cinco de Mayo. Eat them all weekend long.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. And let them warm you up from the inside. Get a spicy one.
There you go.
Well, it's the Raid on Spell reenactment, and this is a reenactment, like a Revolutionary War reenactment happening in Coventry, Rhode Island on May 6th and 7th. So there's a bunch of different units coming in. There's like the 3rd Massachusetts Regiment. There's the different groups that are coming in from Rhode Island, Connecticut as well. And this is where you're going to see how they lived back then. They do a really great job of like setting up a, kind of an encampment. They will have a demonstration and a reenactment of the battle. So they'll be firing guns and cannons and everything. You'll have people who will be dressed up like Centennial Rangers and French militia, British troops, the loyalists, everything. This is going to be something really cool, especially if you're into history. Look it up. this is something that it took place in the 1700s, the original battle. So this is something that if you like history in that time frame, bring your history book and study it up.
I didn't know we had events like this in Rhode Island.
Oh, we do. We have them a lot, especially like in like the Lincoln area, some of the like the Slater Mill area.
Okay.
And out in Coventry. So that's happening at the General Nathaniel Green Homestead this weekend, which is at I think it's 50 Taft Street in Coventry is the exact address for it. But you can find all the information online. But this is one of those things where you get to go there and you walk around, you talk to people. These people have a lot of knowledge. They do a lot of research on the roles of the characters they play. And they're going to fire off guns and cannons and make loud booms.
Oh, my gosh.
What's better than that?
Awesome. That sounds so interesting. I thought I had to travel so far away for it.
You don't.
I don't.
You don't even have to travel back in time.
There you go. So another event that is going on this weekend on Sunday from 4 to 10. So you have all of this taco eating. You get to go see the raid reenactment. Head on down to South County, down to Newport for the New Music Festival. This is going to be the inaugural New Music Festival, Sunday, May 7th at URI's Fine Arts Center. It's a marathon concert beginning at 5, and it features 35 student, faculty, and alumni performances of works by living composers and artists, including 28 world premieres.
Wow.
There's going to be music for chamber orchestras, everything is really diverse. Voice, acoustic instruments, electronics, video, dance, unbelievable new music and a marathon of it. So if you're a music lover, if you yourself dabble in music, this would just be a great way to spend a Sunday evening. It is free and open to the public.
Well, there you go. There you go. And I mean, some of the URI art students will be involved in this as well. I mean, they'll have different displays and stuff happening. So this is not just for the music lover. This is for all the arts.
Exactly.
All the arts.
All the arts. We're talking about how you love many restaurants in this state. Do you also frequent the food trucks?
I appreciate a good restaurant on wheels.
Amen. Well, listen, the PVD food truck events are rolling out, okay? They're coming to you. They're going to be having events throughout this season in Providence, Warwick, Cranston, Woonsocket, and Central Falls during the spring and the summer. So their whole idea is that they plan and execute food events throughout Rhode Island to really bring together community around seasonal food-centric celebrations. So for the first Thursdays of every month, the food trucks are going to roll into various Warwick locations.
Okay.
This Thursday, so the day that our episode comes out, they're going to be from 5 to 8 at Norwood Library on Patuxent Ave in Warwick. And then on Friday, May 5th, they're going to start the return of their signature event, the Food Truck Fridays at Roger Williams Park Carousel Village. That is so fun for all families and for foodies. The park itself is gorgeous. You could also go see the zoo. You could go play at the carousel. There's just so much to do at Roger Williams Park.
Helpful hint, ride the carousel first, then eat.
Yes.
Don't eat, then ride the carousel.
Oh my gosh, that would be a disaster.
For the sake of the maintenance crew, ride the carousel first.
Yep.
Then eat.
Thank you very much. Oh
this
my
message
gosh.
has been brought to you by Mr. Clean.
And then there's also, we've been talking about a few times, on Sundays, they have Sunday Fun Day at the Hot Club in Providence.
Yeah.
So that's from 12 to 3. So you can go and check out. Now, remember, there are over 75 independent food truck vendors just in the Rhode Island community. 75!
Yeah, that's crazy.
Isn't it?
That's, I mean, that'll take you almost the entire summer if you did one a day.
Yeah.
So get on that.
That
that's
would actually be an amazing goal.
And that's a perfect event to do with friends because, let's face it, if you're going to take a group of friends, anything over 4 or 5, you go to a restaurant, you start splitting the bill, it gets crazy, everybody can't agree on the same restaurant, somebody may want something different. These festivals are the perfect answer. You all arrive, you say, go get your food, and we'll meet you right back here at this picnic table, this blanket we brought. And everybody's happy. Everybody pays for their own food. You don't get stuck with the bill because your cheap friend doesn't want to throw in the 20% for a tip. You make out just fine, and you get the food you want. And it's delicious food, too.
And, you hit the nail on the head. So many times you do. You try to see friends, and someone wants Mexican, someone wants Thai, someone wants this and that, and you just can't really agree.
No.
Food truck events are the way to go.
There you go. It's like a food court at a mall on wheels, but much better, and there's no Sbarro.
Oh, yes.
This week's Wicked Family event is it's kind of a sentimental one. It's kind of a sad one.
Talk to me.
But, Rhode Island is one of the last places that Ringling Brothers Circus will be taking place. They will be shutting down. There's 2 units. There's a red unit and a blue unit.
Mm-hmm.
And for full disclosure purposes, I played in 2001. I played on the red unit.
What did you play?
I played keyboards. I may jump on the drum kit this weekend just because my keyboard chops aren't quite where they should be, and that's fine. The keyboard players, Tom and Matty Rich, they'll do just fine.
Yes, they will.
But the band, I've always had a close tie-in with the band. They're a great group of people. So this is their closing down the show altogether. This Sunday night will be their last performance. So they're in town this weekend. How do I know they're in town? Because I got on the train on Sunday night in Hartford, Connecticut, and rode it for 12 and a half hours on Monday from Hartford up to Springfield to Worcester, back down to Providence. And that was the final train run. From there out, the train's done.
Yeah.
So that, the crew and the act, the people in the performance will be living on the train for the week. But as of Monday, that train is no longer the circus train.
So is it parked along 95 where it normally is?
It is parked over there. They have very high security, so it's not something where you can go just and tour and whatnot, and they've been beefing it up. But the most important thing is if you go to the circus this weekend, if you have the opportunity, I know the last show is practically sold out, but there are 8 other performances prior to that. And you need to go there and blow out your voice screaming for the performances. Clap so hard that your hands turn red and they're stingy. But do me a favor, if you're listening to this, wait until the very end until the band plays the last note, because the band actually, people don't realize this. Mary and I are both musicians here. The band starts 5 minutes before the show begins and ends 5 minutes after the show ends. All the other performers get little breaks in between. These guys go nonstop. It is one of the hardest gigs out there. And at the end, usually when they say goodbye and the Dunkin' Donuts Center lights come up, everybody starts leaving. Hold on. Band's still playing. Wait till they finish, then clap for the band. Show the love.
Love it.
But this is a really cool opportunity. Dunkin' Donuts Center right now has a way where you can download a thank you card that you can download and color with your kids, and they will be giving those to the circus performers to say thank you, which is a very nice thing to do. On that train ride, there were people at all different intersections all throughout Mass, Rhode Island, and Connecticut holding up signs saying thank you and best wishes and everything. So it was really a really cool experience to be part of. But that's happening this weekend at the Dunkin' Donuts Center. It's the farewell tour for Ringling Brothers. It's sad, but we got to bring on the happy and help them, cheer them on and make them feel good about their final performances. And hey, listen, maybe there's a future for Ringling Brothers. In a few years, might come back. But for now, let's just roll with it and thank all the people for doing all the great work that they did. So check that out this weekend, Dunkin' Donuts Center. You can get the tickets online. Don't wait, because the tickets are selling fast.
As spring is rolling in, tons of fun events are going in. And so if you, the listener, wanted to let us know about some events that you're going to be attending, feel free to shoot us a message on Facebook. We want to let you know about a couple of listeners who did just that. Kristen Minsky says that Schifferobe, which is like this amazing dance and entertainment performance company, they're going to be doing a Hair of the Pup. It's taking place at Easy Entertaining on Sunday with brunch seatings at 10 and 12:30. Proceeds are going to be donated to the Providence Animal Rescue League.
Good.
The tickets are $12 to $30. They include brunch, a show, and a donation.
That's perfect. Jessica over at the Savory Grape Wine Shop has 2 great wine tastings on Friday from 5 to 8 p.m. and then Saturday from 3 to 6 p.m. And they're free. They're free. So Friday's theme is great Derby sipping selections, and Saturdays is an exploration of South Africa. So I can't wait to see what kind of grapes they shall be serving.
Yeah. Kristen Lemoyne says Home Imagine has a HIDIY, so that's HI for Home Imagine DIY workshop. It's going to be $40 on Thursday, May 4th. So the day this episode drops at 7 p.m., you get to meet the Dream Makers It's to do that, it's free. So that the Meet the Dreammakers event is Saturday from 4 to 7.
Awesome. Hey, Kate Hanley, she's having a book signing over at Books on the Square at Wayland Square in Providence on Sunday. And she's got a new book out called Stress Less, Stop Stressing, and Start Living. It's one of those kind of books that, you read it and things just start making sense.
I like it.
So that's taking place on Sunday at 3 p.m. and they will be doing a chocolate eating meditation.
What?
Featuring chocolates from Lindsay Tarnoff and Laughing Gull Chocolates.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And that's from 3 to 4:30.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing on Sunday.
There you go. Well, now, don't get me that's isn't she part of the Lady Project?
Yeah, both of those ladies are.
Cool. Yeah. So
awesome.
There you
go. So many good things. Thank you once again for submitting those events.
As we said at the beginning of the podcast, everything we talked about can be found on our website, wickedroadiepodcast.com.
You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram. If you're going to any of these fun events, please be sure to use the hashtag WickedRoadie. That's how we see what you're doing. And don't forget, that's how you can also contact us. It's the best way. We're all on social media.
Super easy. If you want to get involved, we have advertising and sponsorship opportunities available. Please email us at wickedroadiepodcast@gmail.com.
Until next time, folks, I'm Mary Larson.
And I'm Ben DeCastro.
And you've been listening to Wicked Roadie. We'll have more for you next Thursday.